Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. Now I know a bunch of people are doing more of the natural kind of look for Valentine's Day, but I wanted to pop a color for my lips. So I figured I'd go with this really bright pink lipstick from Maybelline that I have really been loving. It's from the Maybelline Vivids collection, and I have a couple colors from this collection and I'm really in love with it. But I think this one's my favorite because it's just so Barbie pink and so pretty. This one is called Fuchsia Flash. And that's just what it looks like. It's literally a Barbie pink color. So it's obviously really bright. So what I did is I did a neutral matte eye. And I just did some wing liner, a little something different with the liner on the waterline. Added some half lashes and kind of amped up the lip a bit with some highlighting and lip gloss. And I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's just a fun look and I really like it. So if you want to see the tutorial, then just keep watching. It is a talk through, by the way, and I know a lot of you really like those. So I'm sorry if this is a little long. I'm pretty sure it will be a little long. And I'm going to go ahead and answer questions about my hair. I used my Numi reversed wand, and it just is smaller and it tapers out to a bigger wand. And I really like it. I did a video on it a few months back, and I figured I hadn't broke it out in a while, so I decided to use it today, and I really like the look that it gave. As always, I do have a $110 off coupon for individual wands, all that stuff for Numi down below. I hope you guys have a very happy Valentine's Day. Remember, it's not always about having a boyfriend or a husband. You can go out with your girls and have a ton of fun. So I hope you guys have a very happy and fun Valentine's Day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to like the video if you like it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply a foundation, and I absolutely love this foundation. It's from the drugstore. I haven't really talked about it much, but it's the Covergirl Clean Foundation, and I have this on manual focus, so I don't know how well you guys will be able to see, but this is what it looks like. It just kind of has like the blue packaging. If you guys don't know, I do self-tan, and my face gets whiter a lot quicker than the rest of my body does. So my foundations are usually always darker than my face color, and they match my neck. So I'm going to put this in the T-spots on my face. This is a very thick foundation in the jar, but it's not really thick on the face, so it's kind of odd, but I really love this foundation. So I'm just going to pat this all over my skin. And this just gives like a really even coverage. I love this foundation so much. And I know my hands are ridiculous. I swear to gosh, my hands like hate self-tanner. They do not like it at all. They're the worst parts of my body to try and self-tan evenly. I'm going to have to start going into the spray booth with gloves on and just doing the self-tan on them myself, because they just don't like the spray tans or the lotions. I don't know why, but they're the hardest part of my body to self-tan. It's ridiculous. Now I'm going to go in with my Covergirl Olay Simply Ageless Corrector. I love this stuff so much. And I'm just going to take my finger and swirl it in there. I'm going to pat this underneath my eye. And I'm going to also do this in a triangle motion. Just pat it in. I like using my fingers for my under eyes because I feel like it works a lot better. I take it in the inner corner and on the lid a little bit as well. But this really helps highlight and correct that under eye. It's expensive at the drugstore, but I promise you it's worth it. I use it every single day. Ever since I've purchased it, I absolutely love it. Okay, so that's one eye done. You can see the difference that it makes. It's insane. I'm going to set my under eye concealer with this Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder. And for once, I'm not going to set my whole face with this. I'm just going to do my under eye. Okay, now I'm going to take the Revlon Nearly Naked Powder. This one is in medium, and I'm just going to take a regular powder brush, and I'm just going to set my face makeup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to contour. I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer with this brush from Sephora that I absolutely love, and I'm just going to dab it in there and contour a little bit. I do take a little bit of it and I put it underneath my bottom lip just to make it look a little bit more pouty. And then I'm going to take some on the top of my forehead. Then I'm also going to just drag a little bit down my neck and on my chest just to bronze up my skin a little bit. Okay, next I'm taking my favorite blush Skinfinish ever from MAC. This is Stereo Rose. It was limited edition. I was lucky enough to get it because an awesome Twitter follower told me that they had it back in stock on their site, and I ended up picking it up, using it pretty much every day. So I'm just going to take my blush brush and apply this to my cheeks. I love this color. It's so gorgeous. Start from the back and I work my way forward. Gives you just a pretty rosy tint. Take a little bit right above my brows. Nothing too important, but that's what I like. Okay, now for the eyes, since we are doing such a bright lip, it is going to be more neutral. The first thing I'm going to take is this Sigma eyeshadow base, or this cream shadow. This is in Persuade. I love this. It's very similar to the MAC Pink Pot and Soft Ochre. I've actually been using this every day instead of my MAC Pink Pot. It's pretty much the same color, and it's just awesome, and it creates an amazing base for your shadows. So just taking that all over the lid. Going to take my Naked palette, and like I said, we're keeping it very neutral. I want to do mostly matte shadows on the eye because I just don't want to do anything crazy for the eyes because I want my focus to be on my lips. So going to take Naked, just right here, kind of a skin tone color, a little bit lighter sometimes. I'm just going to put this in my crease. Kind of buffing it in. I'm not precise with it or anything. All over from inner corner to outer corner. Just want to buff that all in. I would get a phone call right now. Okay, so anyways, I took it from inner corner to, or outer corner to inner corner, just pretty much buffing Naked all over my lid. Then I'm going in with Buck, which is this one. It's just a little bit darker than Naked. It's still matte. And I'm going to take a blending brush. I'm just going to kind of focus this on the outer half of my eye and sort of swirl it in like that. So just like that. And I take a little bit in my crease, not too much. Then you could go back with that same blending brush that you used and just blend it out. So I'm taking this Revlon matte shadow in Peach Sorbet. I think I've had this for years, literally, and I just can't get rid of it because I think it's, you know, just a necessity. So actually, you know, I should do my brows. I take the Sigma brow powder, the medium one, and I'm just taking my little brush that I got in my Milani Brow Fix kit, and I'm just taking the lightest shade, and I'm just going to fill my brows a little bit. This isn't how I do them if I'm doing like a really dark eye. This is just what I do when I want to fill them in really quick. Nothing too crazy. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take that Revlon matte shadow again, because I was going to take it, and I'm just going to highlight underneath my brows. Then taking a little bit here in the inner part of my eyelid, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. I'm actually going to go ahead and just take Buck on this same brush and drag this underneath my lower lashes. Kind of give that smoky-esque effect, but nothing too much. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my liner. I'm using the NYX Curve Liner. I'm going to kind of keep the liner thinner, the line at least, and then I am still doing a wing because I love my wings. I'm never not going to ever do wing eyeliner because it just, I have very sad droopy eyes. A lot of you say I have the Britney Spears look, and that's mainly the eyes. Britney has the droopy eyes too, and they're brown as well. So that's where we kind of resemble, but otherwise, I don't think we resemble. And just draw a thin line you can kind of just you can kind of just press it against your lashes and you'll get that thin line. You don't necessarily have to just swipe it across your lid. So you can always just press it against the lashes and you can get that nice line. I'm going to take it and extend it out as always to a wing. Eyeliner is full of Q-tips. It takes practice. Even people like me who have used eyeliner for so long, I still need more practice and I still have to fix up my lines half the time, but that's what it looks like, just a nice winged outliner. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now what I'm going to do is just a little bit different. I'm going to add highlighting stick in the inner part of my waterline and then do black eyeliner on the outer parts of my waterline. I take the MAC Khol Liner, put this literally on about the outer half of my waterline. Then I'm going to take this matte side of this Sigma brow pencil tape thing, putting this on the inner rim of my waterline, kind of blending it in with that black. So I kind of end up blending it in just so it's not like a highlight color and then black. I'm going to take a little bit more of Buck with an angled shadow or angled brush, and I'm just going to take this right at the lower lash line. I mean, I'm like smudging it right underneath there. It's time for mascara using the Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara. This mascara is a bomb. I do have a first impression Friday on it if you're interested. Okay, so these are the eyes. Really simple, neutral, matte. Love it. And the mixture between the like lighter pencil and the darker pencil, I feel like it's not as harsh, but there's still some depth in there. That's why I really like that. Okay, moving on to the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Mary Lou Manizer, and I'm going to take kind of like that same contour brush, just dab the edges of it, and I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. Taking this brow mousse because I forgot to do it earlier. Just setting my brows. So I'm letting my mascara dry a little bit before I put some half lashes on. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. This is my new favorite lipstick ever. This is, well, not ever, but this is one of my new favorite like bright lipsticks. I have a feeling in the summertime with like a super dark tan, this is going to look gorgeous. It's the Maybelline Vivid collection. I got 3 different colors from there, but this one's like one of my favorites. This is in Fuchsia Flash. Okay, so all I'm going to do, make sure your lips are moisturized, exfoliated, whatever. I don't use a lip liner with this because I don't feel like I need to, but if you want to, feel free. Just going to apply this all over. Just like that. I feel like it just looks a little dull on its own, so I like to kind of spice it up a little bit. So I'm going to take my Mary Lou Manizer, taking my finger, taking some of that and placing it on the center parts of my lips. Just like that. Taking this Revlon lip gloss, this is in Peach Petal. I don't care if I use this with a color because the doe foot's pretty gross. I really don't care. So I'm just going to apply this over top. I feel like it just really amps up the color. If you ever feel like you put a little bit too much highlighting products on, then just kind of whoop, go over it one time with your lipstick. Okay, now for the fun part, the last part. We're adding false lashes, and then we're going to also just put a little bit of eyeliner over top after the glue dries. So I'm using the Ardell accent lashes. This is what the little packaging looks like. And they're number 305s. They're just kind of dramatic little half lashes. They're nothing too crazy, but they definitely add that flare to your eyes to make your eyes look a little more cat-eyed. So taking this and my Duo lash glue, and I'm really quickly going to do this off camera, but all I do is just put the glue on the lashes and let it sit for like 30 seconds, let it get tacky, and I'll put it on, and I'll be back after I do my lashes. Okay guys, so I just finished my eyelashes. As you can see, it just added some extra oomph to the look, just kind of making them a little bit more cat-eye. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!